You're listening to English Level Up, the channel that makes English learning clear, real, and enjoyable. Mina had been studying in the United States for only 3 months, and every day still felt like a small mountain she had to climb. She was from South Korea, quiet by nature, and English often felt like a giant wall standing between her and everyone else. Still, she woke up early every morning, packed her books neatly, and whispered to herself, "Today will be better." Her day started with a cold walk across campus. Students rushed past her, laughing, talking fast, and drinking coffee like they were born with cups in their hands. Mina held her notebook tightly and tried to catch pieces of conversations around her, but they always sounded too quick, too messy, like water slipping between her fingers. Her first class was Introduction to Communication, ironically the exact thing she struggled with the most. She sat in the second row, hoping the professor would not call her name. But that morning, he smiled at her and said, "Mina, could you share your thoughts on the reading?" Her heart dropped. The whole class turned to her. She tried to breathe slowly. She knew the answer, but speaking out loud felt heavier than lifting a car. She finally said something slow and careful, but halfway through her sentence, 2 students in the back started whispering and laughing. Mina's face turned red. She finished her answer quietly, even though she could feel her voice shaking. After class, she left the room quickly. She didn't want anyone to look at her. She didn't want pity or fake smiles. She walked toward the student lounge to calm down, but when she opened the door, she overheard 2 boys talking loudly. "Did you hear her?" "She sounded so nervous," one of them said. "Yeah, but at least she tried," the other replied. Mina froze. She knew they weren't trying to be mean, but the words still hurt. She stepped back quietly and shut the door before they noticed her. Her chest felt tight, and she wondered for a moment if studying abroad had been a mistake. Her next challenge came at lunchtime. The cafeteria was loud and crowded, and she never knew where to sit. She spotted an empty seat at a table with 3 girls and approached carefully. "Is this seat taken?" she asked. One girl looked up and said, "No, go ahead." She smiled politely, but Mina sensed the conversation at the table slow down. They tried to include her by asking where she was from, but halfway through the talk Mina misunderstood a joke and answered too seriously. The girls exchanged awkward glances. Mina felt her stomach twist. She finished her meal quickly and excused herself. The afternoon got worse before it got better. Mina had a group project meeting, and her team was already waiting for her in the library. "We talked about the plan already," said Jason, the team leader. "You can work on the introduction part." Mina nodded, even though she wanted to be part of the full discussion, not just the easiest task. But speaking up felt too heavy. She quietly wrote notes while the others debated excitedly, interrupting each other with confidence. She wished she could jump in, but by the time she thought of the right sentence, the conversation had already moved on. When the meeting ended, Jason said, "Don't stress too much. Just write something simple." Mina smiled politely, but inside she didn't feel seen or understood. Walking outside, she felt the wind hit her face. She sat on a bench near the campus fountain, feeling defeated. Everything about the day had gone wrong. She was tired of misunderstanding people, tired of being the quiet one, tired of carrying fear in her chest. Just as she pulled out her notebook to distract herself, she heard a voice. "Hey, Mina, right?" She looked up. It was Emma, a girl from her communication class. She had bright eyes and carried a thick textbook in her arms. "I heard you answer in class today," Emma said. "Your idea was actually really good. I think some people just don't realize how hard it is to speak in another language." Mina blinked in surprise. "Really?" "Yes," Emma nodded. "Also, the professor asked me to lead a study group. I was wondering if you want to join. It's super relaxed, nothing scary." Mina hesitated. "I'm not very good at talking." "That's okay," Emma said. "You don't have to be perfect. None of us are." Something warm spread through Mina's chest. She wasn't used to this kind of kindness. After a moment, she said softly, "I would like that." That evening, she joined the study group. Emma introduced her to two other students who greeted her gently, not with surprise or impatience, but with real interest. They spoke slowly at first, checking to make sure she understood. Mina relaxed. For the first time, she didn't feel like she was drowning in English. During the session, they asked her opinions several times. She answered carefully, and they listened, really listened. No one laughed. No one whispered. And when she explained something clearly, Emma smiled and said, "See, you're doing great." For the first time since arriving in the U.S., Mina felt like she truly belonged somewhere. When the study group ended, she walked back to her dorm under the soft campus lights. The buildings looked peaceful, the night air gentle. She felt different, not suddenly brave, not suddenly fluent, but stronger. Before going inside, she stopped and whispered to herself, today was the day everything changed. And she believed it. Thank you for watching English Level Up, where your English gets better every day. Like the video, subscribe, and keep learning with us.